So off the back of last week's video, we've moved the giant boat, which is actually a planter, down. It was heavy. I said it'd be heavy. So we've moved that down to a rough position. We've got the original two very quick planters that I made this time last year. They're there. And the thought is we empty this one, move it up to where this blackcurrant is, and then the large planter goes where that smaller planter was. Now, a lot of people did say we could put logs and rocks and various bits and pieces in the bottom of the large planter, so it doesn't need so much soil. Soil we don't have a problem with. We actually have so much good manure, or manure depending on how you say it. This pile's huge. It doesn't look very big on the camera, probably stands at 5 foot tall, and it is a monster. Now lots and lots of that is farmyard manure that we dug out last year. So like I say, get this dug out, move that to there, and put the giant planter in there with a little bit of a mow in between, because I'll show you in a little bit when we're doing other jobs. Dawn's doing the building, the renders coming off the front of the house. When we've got so much going on, unfortunately the land always gets left till last. Everything's growing really wild down there. It's nice because there's a few plants we haven't seen before, but it really does need a little bit of upkeep. Now, these black currants at some point will have been planted, but then over the years where there was no one here, this area was absolutely covered in them, and it was only the beginning of 2023, 2024, did we start and get them clear, and we left a few, but the root system on them, mine out the way, Vin, good boy, no, mine out the way, the root system is huge. Now, and then interestingly, we seem to have, I'll say rubble, but it's stone. You're going to pull that root out, are you? But that's an investigation for another day, not today. Feels a lot lighter than earlier.
Don't get under, mate. Right. More that way.
Yeah, it is. She's large.
She's large. I was thinking, we got lots of concrete blocks. We could always raise those up.
Oh yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
so it doesn't look so monstrous next to those. If we wanted to.
Twice the size.
Mm.
So 3 equally spaced planters, levelled, and all that remains is to fill this one with soil, this one give it a weed and top it up, and this one needs a good top up. Unfortunately, we also need to extract what the cats have left for us. And speaking of which, that's a thank you. Right, now if you're wondering, with the keen-eyed among you, what's gone on here, well, we actually took advantage of the digger that's parked across the road in the field, because along the bottom of this wall the earth was raised up, and it also had rubbish in from many decades ago. The dog was also able to jump off the wall, but as you can see, we've had it scraped back to expose lower parts of the wall along here. I think she's, there you go, that's just rude, Peaches. Then this end's still a little bit of a mess. Now this was done in our driest year since we've been here, and on camera it actually doesn't look too bad, but it was the reason we never ever wanted a digger on the land last year. Last year was one of the wettest years, and it would have decimated the ground. As it happens, we chose just the right time because it's still dry, we can give it a tidy up. Where's it all gone? You know our nice clear space, which we then put the concrete on from the front of the house? Well, that's our clear space. Sometimes we could just cry, because just as we think we're winning, we do something else, or something else happens, and so we now need to get rid of that. The main thing is though, across the bottom of that wall is much nicer, and the wall's actually much taller. Right, but enough talking, because I've got to move some soil into that planter. So after very many wheelbarrow fulls of soil and a fair chunk of this pile of soil gone, not as much as I would have liked, but it is a good section. You can see the quality of the soil in here, and like I say, this all came from what we dug out of the old farmyard area, and this is now looking rather good. I've run out of energy to do this one and this one for today. Dawn's been busy up here on the quiet doing her thing, and the dog's been keeping me company, haven't you? Been keeping me company? Yeah, thanks. But it actually looks like it's always been there. Quite pleased with that, and it'll be great for carrots and any root crop really, because it's just full of a good quality soil. We'll see how it goes.
Right, here we are again up here. I haven't done a whole lot of filming this week for a few reasons. One, I don't want to bore you really with you seeing the same thing over and over. I am very slow, so it's quite a slow process. Two, it's so windy up here, and trying to keep the camera from falling over. There's very little area to put it, but I found a little place that you can sit down and you're not going to get blown over. And if I remember, and it's not too blowy, I'll take you and show you what I've done on that side. I'm just moving over to here. I'm coming to the beneath, or trying to get to the bottom of the window, and then I can go down a level, and hopefully it won't be as bad as up here. Up here's been a lot of repairs, and it's taken a lot of time. Someone did say, actually, I'll carry on whilst I'm talking. Someone did say about it doesn't seem to have taken as long this time as the other side of the wall. Excuse the wind. We've undone the tarps to stop it blowing so much, but I think the reason why this don't seem to be taking as long is, I suppose, one, I've had more practice at it now, so that in itself helps you to be a little bit quicker. This side isn't quite as bad, or wasn't quite as bad as the other side for ivy. The other side had so much thick ivy through it, so that was time consuming in itself, taking that out as I went along. I think, yeah, so I think a combination of the fact that I've probably got a little bit quicker as I've gone, not just at putting the mortar in, but choosing the stones as well, because that can take some time. I'm not the greatest at breaking them with chisel, hammer. They tend to break in the wrong place. So getting up and down all the time to find the right stone, that takes time. But I think also that with time has gotten easier, where you get used to seeing one and thinking, yeah, that should work. this seems a good time actually to answer another question on bits and pieces to do with this wall. And someone said about using a mortar gun, and a few people have said in the past about using a mortar gun as well. And if I remember, I'll get Ben to put the question up, because one of the replies right at the bottom of the thread of the comment pretty much sums up why I don't use a mortar gun. We have used a mortar gun. I used a mortar gun when we did the joists, and excuse the wind, found it really awkward, time consuming. The mortar clogged up in the gun. You have to have it so thin and watery to be able to get it to push through, that then you end up with a weak lime mixture. And I feel like I do all right, and this is one of the points of the reply. I do all right as I'm doing it the traditional way. I find it okay. I've got I don't know where it is at the moment, but I've got a couple of pieces of wood. I've got this one, that one there, and then I have this one as well, so that if I need to get a long way back, really pushing it in there and packing it in there, I'll use this. If I can't reach with my hands with the tools or whatever, the angle's wrong, I'll use a stick to push that back in there as well. But yeah, on the face of it, a mortar gun probably seems the right way to go, but I just couldn't get on with it.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be, got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it likes. Coffee's cold, but we take a sip, talk about nothing, let the morning slip. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, like summer sun on quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that, feels like that. Yeah, it feels like that. Na 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 na, feels like that. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out track. Yeah, it feels like that. Feels like that.
Right, so it's blowing an absolute gale today. Now the plan was we were going to leave the land and it grows to what it grows as, and then when we can we just bring the big petrol strimmer out and strim it. But when we bring the dog down to find his ball, it's that long, his ball vanishes. Now I came out earlier on and made a start. Now, as boring as it is, we like to cut the lawn, cut the grass on a level 3, whatever that is in inches, I don't know, but it's a 3. So I took the level 3 and I cut a path. I cut this path in and the mower chugged and chugged and chugged on a 3, but I persevered. But it was hard work. Now normally we strim first, or Dawn strims and I mow, because any of the strimming then gets chopped up by the mower. The camera doesn't really show you how long it is. Oops, sorry. But it's quite long. The dog's waiting for his ball to be thrown. A dog's always waiting for his ball to be thrown. Right. I did the easy part, because that mainly is buttercups, so they mow on a 3 really easily. What I don't really want to have to do is cut all of this on a 5 and then go over it again on a 3, but let's see what happens.
We look to the mountains. We don't care if it's only a dream. Nothing is really what it seems anyway. Now little by little, in the twilight's gentle flow, in the dance of fading light we grow. And all the morning.
So even increasing it from a 3 to a 5, the mow is still struggling when it goes back from 5 to 3, but I'm going to persevere with that because I really can't stand the thought of going 5, 4 and then 3 when it just needs doing. It looks alright, don't get me wrong, it's just going to take a while.
Yeah, we can walk on water while the boats are leaking. Soon the walls will be giving in. Anytime now, anytime now. Another shrug of the shoulders. I guess I'll be walking home in the rain. I lost you, but then you were mine again. Just like the wind and the fire, we forget about everything, every true remark.
So depending on how I've edited this, That may have been 30 seconds, a minute. And I said to Dawn the other day, it's a shame we can't film in real time and upload that video to show how long things really take in the real world and not YouTube world. We know you appreciate it's a big bit of land and everything else, and it's a lot of work Dawn's doing repairing the wall with the lime and everything else. So it's not to prove anything. It would just be nice to show that one day when it's time to mow this, that's pretty much the day gone. There isn't time then to do something else. And it's very easy in a video to go, well, that was 2, 3, 4 minutes worth, and that's all it is. But it's a day. This is a number 4 cut. Went round on a 5, went round on a 4. That was 10 minutes just for 3 widths of the mower. The mower won't go any quicker. I can't push it any faster. It won't pull any faster. So I think we're in for the long haul. And just to make sure it takes just that little bit longer, the lawnmower is now stalling. I'm not an engine person. I've tweaked about with the 2-stroke on the strimmer, but I've no idea about a 4-stroke engine. So I think I might need a bit of a Google. I don't know. But some of it's done. Oh, hang on. So let's have a look what we've actually achieved, other than not a lot really in comparison to what's left. So the easy area that I told you about, which is mainly weeds, and the grass is slowly growing across, and then I don't know, six mowers wide we've got a giant path. So under half. Still got this big thick area over here to do, all under the trees and around here. So unlike the planter being a success, this isn't. I'm going to go see how Dawn's getting on. So if you haven't guessed, we're in the car. The weather has gone from being really blustery yesterday to now just drizzle and grey, very, very humid. I don't think is it blowy? Oh yeah, it's,
A little.
yeah, a little bit blowy as well.
Don't seem to be as much as it has been in the week.
No, but yeah, it's just a grey day, but it is still warm. It's been a really busy week for us this week. Monday it was Lucas's 21st birthday. So Monday we did birthday things.
Yeah.
Didn't film anything, we just had a day with him. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you've seen what we got up to, and then today being Friday, shopping morning, and it was a little bit later of a shopping morning. We missed the 9 till 10 slot, so we had to go for the 10 till 11 slot.
Atrocious.
It's alright, Dawn's concentrating on these super bendy roads, but I will spare the people who can't watch a car journey on their telly. Dawn can't.
I can't. It messes with
your balance.
With my balance, yeah, I'm not a fan.
No, so yeah, well, the people who can't watch car journeys will spare you with the footage of the journey. So where are we going? We are off to Knock Airport, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away.
Yeah,
about an hour and 10 minutes away from us, and we are picking up our daughter, Georgia. She's flying over, and she's going to be with us from today being the Friday through to the Tuesday morning next week when she goes home. And the reason for her visit is because on Thursday Lucas is moving to Canada.
Yeah.
He's off to go and live with his fiance and his family.
We're really happy.
We're ever so happy.
Well, we're really sad too.
Oh, I'm trying not to cry.
Yeah, I was
These
gonna say.
stupid
We're really
videos.
sad. Yeah.
We are ever so sad, and we really will miss him. But for him, we're over the moon. We always thought he would end up in Canada, so we are really happy for him. So next week's going to be a weird week. We're going to spend the weekend together as a family unit, which will be really nice.
We don't know what we'll get up to next week because it's going to be a mixed week. We will try.
We'll get something.
Yeah.
I might have even fixed the lawnmower by then.
Hope so.
Bloody lawnmower. Dawn didn't get to show sort of everything she's done. It is difficult with the scaffold up, and hopefully the scaffold will be coming down a level, so from a distance you'll be able to see how far she has got. Patreon, a huge success. The people who have joined us on Patreon already is unbelievable. Thank you ever so much. And again, and I'm not going to bang on about this every week, channel members, don't forget to, if you want to, move across to Patreon and not worry about being a YouTube channel member on our channel. But that bit's entirely up to you. Subscribers, commenters, likes, everybody is equally appreciated. Even my mum and my sister, they like and they never ever comment. They just watch and send a WhatsApp and go, great video. If you're one of those people, thank you so much, and we will see you next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.